Ooh, have you ever had plastic surgery? Do I keep everything I show in the videos? Okay, the money aspect of being an influencer. And if I was single, married, what's the deal? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am in the beautiful Breckenridge, Colorado, and I thought I would film today's video outside because it is a delicious 50 or 60 degrees out here, and I'm from Texas, so I'm just soaking it up. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over some frequently asked questions. I did ask y'all to leave me your questions on Instagram as well as YouTube. So we're going to go over the most popular ones that I got, and thank you so much, NEIWAI, for sponsoring today's video. So let's get into it. So I did want to start out with bras because the number one question that I get asked on this channel is what kind of undergarments do I recommend? What do I use when I'm styling? What's my favorite bras? And so I actually did an entire blog post covering this topic. If you guys are interested, I will link it below. But a recent favorite of mine is the NEIWAI bras, and they've actually included a little discount code for you guys. So I do want to share some of my favorite bras from their line. So the one that I'm grabbing for the most is from their Barely Zero line. I do have it here in black, as well as nude, two basics that you can't go wrong. This is your feel good, no underwire, no bunching, no digging in straps, just that perfect, yummy lounging bra. This is the one that I grab for the most often. It's very modest. This bra is so comfortable. I love the wide straps. You do have a full modest back, and you have great underarm coverage. That's so important to me in a bra. It does also have removable pads, although I always keep mine in. It's up to you. And it is a little bit longer of a bra that if you did just want to wear this with some high-waisted leggings, you could. And the feel on this bra is so delicious. I know you guys are going to love it. I'm chestier than most women, so I was honestly unsure how this bra was going to fit me, but it's so true that your size is the size from an A to a double D, which is what I am. But if you'd prefer to have a little bit of a peekaboo or you're wearing something that has a thinner strap, I do recommend the Barely Zero spaghetti strap version. It does also have adjustable straps and that same awesome side coverage, delicious feel, and I can't get over how beautiful these neutral colors are. And as a matter of fact, it is the black one that I'm wearing today. If you want to customize your fit even more, also from the Barely There line is this version that does have a clasp in the back, so you can adjust your fit a little bit more. This one is group sizing, so I do have it in a large, extra large. It also comes with that adjustable strap, removable pads. This one does have a little bit more support. I do have it in vanilla bean, as well as this very pretty taupey nude color. And one more thing, the packaging from NEIWAI is stunning. It's ready to go for gifting or just to treat yourself. You can also buy color sets with matching bottoms. They also have some beautiful loungewear, and actually I'm wearing their delicious leggings. These leggings are awesome. They stay up, they're super comfortable. And like I said earlier, NEIWAI has offered a 20% discount for my YouTube viewers, so be sure to use MP20 at checkout to get a little bit of a discount. But thank you so much, NEIWAI, for sponsoring the portion of this video. And now let's have some more questions. All right, guys, so I do have my phone here. I have y'all's questions from Instagram as well as on YouTube, and I'm just going to jump into these. They're in no particular order. Let's see. Okay, a popular question was, do you do this full time or do you have another job? No, I do this full time, and I have actually been an influencer full time for 5 years. This last May, I realized it's been 5 years since I've had a boss, which is wild. So yes, full-time job. Ooh, have you ever had plastic surgery? Oh, I love this question. As far as actual going under plastic surgery, the only thing that I've had done is a boob job. I do have implants. I have several videos on it. It was actually one of the things that I started my channel talking about. They're not good quality, but I will link them below in case anyone is wondering. They do have some good information, but I know a lot of times when people ask about plastic surgery, they're also asking about filler and Botox. But yes, I'm pro doing all the things. I have in the past gotten Botox, Dysport, I got lip filler, I did chin filler, which they do sometimes with lip filler to even out your chin, which is probably my favorite thing. Actually, weirdly was into the chin filler. I've had my eyebrows laminated. That I quite liked all of that. That was all pre-2020 though, and I haven't really quite gotten back into a routine. But if you're ever wondering, like I said, there's a YouTube or a blog post. And that leads me into my next question about if I have any recommendations for teeth whitening. I don't, because I do have veneers as well. But before I got my teeth done, I loved the Crest white strips. I think they work just as good as anything else. Okay, another question is, what is my ethnic background? I love this question. I actually don't get asked this a lot. So I'm Irish, heavy on the Irish. My mom's maiden name is actually McDaniel, as well as German and a little bit of French. Okay, my next question is, do you think you will ever have children, and does your mom want grandchildren? I specifically wanted to ask this because Tanya's behind the camera right now. Tanya, what's your answer?
No.
You don't ever want them, or you're just not in a hurry for them? She's in no hurry. I'll have to caption that. That's funny. I do want children eventually, but I will have to second that. I'm in zero rush. I love this question. If I could only shop at one store for clothing, what would it be? You guys already know that's Walmart. 100. Okay, a really popular question that I got is what equipment do you need to start a YouTube channel? I always recommend you start with your cell phone, especially now the iPhone quality is awesome. Actually, all of my vlogs that you guys see on this channel are shot on my phone. I'm not really sure you can tell that much of a difference between that and my nicer studio camera. And they also have these little microphones that you can just plug the bottom into your cell phone and you can just clip the mic on. They greatly improve your audio. So I really think those are the only two things you need. Face some natural lighting like I'm doing right now, face a window. I truly think that's all you need to get started. So I will go ahead and link some of those cell phone microphones below. Okay, what are your favorite perfumes or scents? Okay, so my favorite perfume, I feel like me and all the middle schoolers, and it's been my favorite for years, is the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. The bottle literally looks like a little cloud. It smells delicious. They describe it as inspiring, dreamy, and playful. And you're gonna like it if you like that sweet vanilla smell. I definitely see why that perfume has gone viral. Ooh, okay, the money aspect of being an influencer. This was more of like a sentence than a question, but if you guys want to know more about being an influencer, any of my tips on that, I highly recommend you guys follow my new channel, Madison Talks, which is going to be my business entrepreneurship channel that's launching sometime this fall. Said this in my last video, but there's currently nothing over there. Hopefully soon though, and I'll be doing a deeper dive into the money aspect of influencing, collaborations, to tech reviews. There's going to be a little bit of everything over there. But just to kind of generally answer this, how a lot of influencers make money, how I make money is through affiliate links. So if you buy something from me, typically I am getting a percentage back of that. There's sponsored ads. A lot of influencers also sell their own product, whether that's digital or physical product. So kind of no matter what you're interested in this industry, there is a way to make income. Okay, so I got lots of questions about how my hair is this long, what my hair color is. So this is my natural hair color, but I do have extensions. If you're familiar with extensions, there is clip-ins, sew-ins, beads. There's a lot of different types. I do have this sew-in method from a brand called Bellamy, and the sew-ins are hands down my favorite. I remember one time I was in Europe for my cousin's wedding and I had tape-ins in, and right before her wedding, like half my hair fell out. But if you love tape-ins, carry on. So I would love to know if you guys have extensions. What do you guys use? Clip-ins, tape-ins? Let me know below in the comments. And I want to say mine were originally 22 inches maybe, but we did cut them a little bit shorter a few days ago. They're not even that different, but I am getting a little used to it. Also, it might start storming out here at any moment. So if I change backgrounds, that's why. Okay, if I wasn't doing YouTube, what would my dream job be? So I would say that this is my dream job, but if I could do anything else, which I think about sometimes, I would love to make movies. Not acting, but being behind the camera. I'm a big movie buff. If you watch this on Amazon Live, you already know I talk about television just as much as I talk about clothes. Okay, so also in the YouTube stratosphere, some questions on how I edit YouTube videos, and I really just taught myself watching YouTube. I do currently edit on Final Cut Pro, and there was one video in particular that I did find really helpful that I will link below on just the basics of kind of tinkering around. But it is one of those things that just the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And if you're used to using iMovie, which is the editing software that comes with Mac, Final Cut is such a seamless learning experience. I feel like I tried to learn Adobe Premiere and it was like another language. So highly recommend if you're already using iMovie and you want to kind of graduate to something else to use Final Cut. Have I ever had any job besides YouTube? Yes, I've had so many jobs, you guys, from working at a fried chicken joint, like a fast food restaurant. I had several restaurant jobs actually, to working at a daycare. I did marketing for gyms, apartment complex buildings, but probably my favorite job that I had before doing all this was working for the Houston Astros organization, which is our professional baseball team here in Houston. And I did a lot of things from helping on social media to different pop-up marketing events, a little bit of everything. But the best part was being a mini mascot. I wasn't Orbit, but I was a part of their astronaut races that I don't even think they do anymore. But if you ever went to a home game and you saw the astronaut races and you saw a very, very slow astronaut, that was me. So a lot of questions, and it's probably one of the most popular questions that I get on this channel in general, but do I keep everything I show in the videos? So even though these are my actual clothes, I get questions that are like, do you actually shop at Walmart? Do you actually do this? Yes, these are my real everyday walking around clothes, you guys. But since this is my job to review clothes, to style them, to bring you guys the latest and greatest, I obviously don't need to keep everything. So there are a few charitable organizations that we work with to ensure that everything gets used that we donate to. So no, I don't return things, I don't resell, I don't have a Poshmark, nothing like that. So occasionally one of my girlfriends will call dibs on something, or mom Payne will get in there and grab her favorites, but for the most part, it goes to charity. So a lot of questions in the vein of if I'm still doing keto, if I work out, what do I do for workout? I'm still on low carb and I love it, but for a workout, I'm doing basically nothing, and it's a major, major goal of mine to change that though. I'll occasionally hop on my Peloton bike. That's the extent of it, which I feel very in. I got mine pre-2020, and it seems like that's all we heard about was the Peloton bike. But I would love to know what you guys are doing for your workouts. So hot in Texas that I don't really do much outdoors this time of year. But now that we're working into fall, I might be able to take some walks. I don't know, do a little something, something. So you guys let me know in the comments what y'all like to do for workouts. Oh, okay. I love this question, you guys. What steps do you take to protect your privacy and public information while being an influencer? I think this is something that people don't talk about enough. One of my jobs that I used to do, I don't think I even mentioned it, but I used to work at a gym, and it would kind of weird me out that anybody could type in and see people's addresses. So that's something that has been on my radar since before influencing any of that. So if you're in this space, I highly recommend having a gifting address. I don't put my address down for anything. I do use a separate address. I also use a VPN, which does mask your location. It makes it look like you're in a different city or a different state. I think this is a great time to mention that with the new Apple update, there is a way that your precise location can be tracked by Instagram and Facebook. I turned mine off this morning. I turned off my mom and my aunt who are with me here in Colorado. I turned off theirs this morning. So I highly recommend everyone go into their settings, scroll down where you see the Instagram and Facebook app, go to your location, go in and turn off the precise location so that way people cannot track you when they're using the app. Stop what you're doing. Everyone do it right now. So also in the YouTube work-related genre is if my office is for YouTube or for something else. I would primarily say that we use it for YouTube. I do have a studio upstairs, but it's really an office for all of the social channels. So Instagram, the vlog, TikTok, all the things, and I do have a home studio as well. But yeah, that's the business. It's not an office for anything else. And I actually just did an office tour. If you guys are interested, I will link that below. Okay, DC or Marvel. This is so hard for me. As far as actual just going back and watching movies, I'm gonna have to go Marvel. But I am a Henry Cavill fan. I'm a Superman fan. So because of that, my official answer right now will be DC. But I've heard that Henry might be going to Marvel, so I might have to change my answer if that happens. And hands down, the most asked question that I got was, how old am I? Which I'm 28. I turned 28 in May. And if I was single, married, what's the deal? Yes, I'm single. And a part two to this question that I loved is, if I had a boyfriend, would I show him on social media? So it's a personal choice. I would not. I just think it gets really messy. And then if you break up, you have to do a breakup post. And I'm wildly uninterested. The caveat to that would be, if I was dating Henry Cavill, I would 100% post it. Y'all would be the first to know. All right, y'all, that's it for today's video. I have loved enjoying this gorgeous Colorado weather. If you live in Colorado, you are so lucky. It is beautiful out here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me during today's chatty Q&A. If y'all want to see a part 2 to this video, just leave your questions for me below. A big thank you to NEIWAI for sponsoring this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, you guys, I just got home from my trip, and look what came while I was gone. I'm so excited. This is my YouTube plaque. Let's see what's in here. Congratulations on this milestone. I have a little letter here from YouTube, and there it is, 100,000 subscribers. Oh, it is so pretty. I cannot wait to put this in my office. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and hanging out with me. Ah, this is so cool.